There was once a Brahmin devotee of Krishna named Arjuna Mishra, who read many scriptures and many commentaries on the Gita and Bhagavatam. He read the Gita every day, and while reading, many spiritual sentiments would arise within him. He wrote his realizations and desired to publish them so that ordinary people would be able to easily understand them. In this way he engaged in bhajan. From the beginning of his life he never took any employment. He would only beg for 1 hour each day, and the rest of the time he would study the scriptures, take Harinam and perform Shravanam Kirtanam. He married, and he and his wife were very content together, living on whatever Bhagavan gave them. They had no material desires at all. They only read the Gita and contemplated spiritual topics. In the early afternoon, when most people take their lunch, he would go begging. His wife would prepare whatever he collected, and the couple would subsist solely on that. Before going out on this day, he had been writing down the meaning of the Gita verses one after another. He then came to this verse.
Ananyas chintayanto mam yejana prayupasate tesham nitya viyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. Ananyas chintayanto mam. Those whose minds are fully self-controlled, who have no other object of meditation besides Krishna. Yejana prayupasate. One who worships Krishna in all ways, especially by the medium of Shravanam and Kirtanam, becomes situated very near to him. Tesham nitya viyuktanam. One who performs bhajan like this, one who performs bhajan fixed in this way, the result is for the happiness of Krishna, not for themselves. Even if a person of bad conduct engages in this sort of exclusive bhajan, then Krishna will accept him. But if this exclusive sentiment is not there, then Krishna will never reveal himself. For those who have exclusively taken shelter of Krishna, he is their protector and maintainer. Without him, there is no other. Yogakshemam vahamyaham. Krishna is saying that for his devotees who perform bhajan like this, he will supply all their requirements and even collect them and carry them himself. How can this be? This is not right. Why, I am now an old man, over 70 years old. Up until today, Bhagavan has never directly looked after us like this. We have been engaged in exclusive bhajan. And today, there is not a single mouse in the home. Why? Because there is no food in the house. We have nothing in our home. Not even any foodstuffs for today's meal. I will go out and beg, and whatever I acquire, we will take that only. Isn't Bhagavan seeing this? Is he not within the hearts of all souls, witnessing everything? Certainly he hasn't taken care of us, as he is saying in this verse. Krishna would never carry the burden on his own head. It is not possible for Krishna to have spoken this verse. Someone else must have inserted it. I'll scratch it out. Does anyone have any alms for this Brahmin? Krishna will carry what we require on his own body? Perhaps he would inspire a Brahmin, a king, or some other wealthy man to come and help us. But he would never carry the burden on his own head. The all-knowing and all-powerful Prabhu, we have heard that he made the poor Brahmin Sudama into a king, but he didn't physically carry any burden for him. We haven't heard of this. Alms. Would anyone have any alms for this Brahmin? Dear sir, do you have any alms for this Brahmin? No, not today, I'm sorry. We have run out of everything. Maybe you could come back tomorrow and try again. Do you have some alms for this poor Brahmin? Do you have some alms for this poor Brahmin? Do you have some alms for this poor Brahmin?
I'm sorry, Brahmin. I have nothing today. There is nothing in my entire house.
Do you have alms for this poor Brahmin?
Hey! Go away at once! What are you doing now?
Oh, Baba, do you have alms for this poor Brahmin?
Baba, I am very sorry, but my home is very impure. For 3 days I cannot give anything to anyone because one of my family members has just passed away. So I'm sorry.
Do you have any alms for this poor Brahmin?
I don't have anything, and I won't give you anything anyway. Go away. I'll fetch a dog after you.
Do you have any alms for this Brahmin?
No, I haven't even a single grain of rice in my entire house. I'm sorry.
Do you have any alms for this Brahmin?
No, I don't have anything on me at all. I'm very sorry.
It must be the will of the Lord.
The Brahmin wandered and wandered through the town. 3 o'clock passed, and still he hadn't collected a single thing, so he started to return home. Meanwhile, the most merciful Lord, who protects the surrendered soul, saw that a doubt had appeared in the mind of his devotee. Therefore he came as an extremely beautiful, tender, black-coloured boy, filling 2 baskets with ample rice, dal, vegetables, ghee, and so on, and putting them on the 2 sides of a long stick. He personally carried them on his shoulders and went to the house of this Brahmana.
Guru Aniti, oh wife of my Gurudev, please, open the door.
What? What? My husband has no disciples.
Yes, yes, it is possible.
Then who?
Why, I who am speaking, I am a disciple of your husband.
What is this? Where has he come from?
Mother, Guruji has sent me. We have obtained all these things today. He grabbed me and sent me here, saying that he will be coming very soon. I asked him if he could please wait a minute so I could get a drink of water, but he said, No, you can get water and all of that later. Go immediately to my home. But seeing that I am such a young boy, still, he loaded all of this on me and sent me here.
My dear boy, please come inside.
Oh, it's so heavy.
How beautiful is his face? How can this... How transcendent... How can this transcendental colour... How can this beautiful young boy with such a darkened complexion be so beautiful? Such a tender young boy, and he is perspiring as well. Doesn't this Brahman have any mercy? He himself will come empty-handed, and he has loaded everything on this poor boy. He has no mercy.
Mother, Guruji has also scratched me on my back.
Oh, it looks like it will bleed. My dear boy, when he comes home, I'll give him a good chastising. He poses as a big self-controlled devotee, but he cannot even show mercy to a small child. Please, sit down and I'll go and prepare something. You will not leave here without being fed.
Open the door.
Have you brought anything? You have come empty-handed? You loaded everything on that poor boy and then scratched him with your nails. Don't you even have a little mercy?
What? What are you talking about?
You know very well that boy on whom you loaded everything, what you had collected and sent here.
I don't know anything of this.
But you know very well that boy on whom you loaded everything, and you have brought nothing yourself.
Where is he then?
Come inside and see. He was sitting right there. Where has he gone?
He must be here somewhere.
This yellow thread must have been from the cloth he wore. He was such a beautiful young boy with a dark complexion.
Yellow cloth? Yellow cloth?
Yes. Gopinath. Gopinath. My dear, you are so fortunate. Today, you have met Sri Gopinath personally. brought so many things. This morning when I was writing my commentary on Gita, I came across a verse that I doubted. I doubted the words of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Gopinath. And I crossed those words out, 3 lines with red ink. And that is why he has scratches on his back. Sri Gopinath is so supremely merciful to point out that his words are actually true. He has gone through so much pain to remove the doubts of this atheist like me. Ha Gopinath! Ha Gopinath!
After some time, the Brahmana came back to consciousness, taking bath and performing his daily duties. He offered food to Sri Gopinath, and with great love, both of them accepted his remnants. He continued writing the commentary on Gita every day, and his life became full of love.
Narayana, Narayana, Narayana,